Hey guys, so in this video we are going to be doing a full walk around of this rundown area that has a ton of classic cars in it. There is lots of Studebakers, stuff like that. I'm going to show you guys. This was my grandfather's place, and you can see there is all kinds of cool stuff. So we're gonna do a quick little walk around here. We had to clean out a building that we're selling across the street, so I figured it'd be a good time to check this place out and what it has to offer. Nothing here is for sale right now. It will be in the future, but not everything will be for sale. But we'll show you what I got here. All right, guys. So my grandpa loved Studebakers, and this is his remnants of lots of years of collecting nonsense. The building that is in is falling down. There are tons of stuff here. This is a auction dream. The auction is not happening. I have no date for an auction. I have no information for you. Here is a little, how's this, a little MG Sunbeam, whatever they are. This car came from an insurance auction back in the day, caught on fire. Decently complete car, but it's not my thing. Here is a very rusty 58 Golden Hawk. You can see it's a 58. It's got that badge on the front. Those only came on 58s. Pretty low production year car. Very rusty car. It has a 4-speed in it, but it was not a factory 4-speed car. That is, I forget, we looked at it at one time. It's a, I think it's a Ford manual transmission. That is the wrong engine for this car, because this car would have came with a supercharger. So, and we've also got to see which cars have titles, what cars don't have titles. But I mean, you can see the very rusty stuff. Good for parts or restoration, but one of these little electric cars, pretty cool car. He had this one going at one point. Set the camera to that view there. I don't. This little thing. And this motorcycle is all taken apart, which I have no idea why it's like this. Someone broke in here and stole something, it looks like. We don't really, we're not down. The yard is in Cynthiana, Kentucky. And we're not down here a lot. So this is an old Honda. That's been stripped. That's a shame. You got to pick your battles, though. Here is a 57 Golden Hawk. And it's got a lot of trim. This car is in not as bad of shape as the other car. We've looked over this car. It does have the right engine, but the supercharger has been removed off of it. You can see that the cars will just get in worse shape the longer they sit in here. So we do need to get them removed. It's just, you can obviously see it's not an easy task to do so. This is a 55 Studebaker Presidential Speedster. This car's in really good shape for what it is. The interior is very nice. It's a coral pink complete car. The whole front end is there. It's in here somewhere. I've seen it. And then next to it, we've got a 66 Rambler Marlin. Just pretty cool. Next to it is, I believe that's a 62 to 4 Studebaker Wagoneer. And out of all these cars here, this is one that when we decide to pull these out, I'll be buying from the estate to keep for myself. I know we've got, I mean, that's like an arcade machine that's fallen on top. But I really like these cars. I'm a big wagon fan. That's just an old Saab. I'm not gonna look at that. That is a 64 Studebaker Challenger, 2-door. Very a shame what has happened to it. These are just Mercedes. Grandpa was a big Studebaker guy, and he loved his Mercedes. Pretty smashed. Bought lots of this stuff from, these are all wrecked actually. Came from insurance auctions back in the day. We'll walk over this way. This place has just went to shambles. It is, the walls are falling in. Lots of good stuff here. It's just, it's a lot. There's a first gen Cummins, which runs and drives. I would put a jump pack on it and drive it out of here right now. It's a good running truck. Old Ford AT&T boom truck. Pretty cool. This is a very nice Volkswagen van that came from insurance auction. Smashed, never fixed, but it has a souped up little Volkswagen engine in there, and I think pretty decent interior. I don't know, these cars have been sitting here, it's locked up, but you can see pretty decent interior. It's another good one to pull out and get fixed. Those things are just skyrocketing in value. A little Yugo GV Plus with the mag wheels on it. I think it was tapped in the front. Super cool car and in really good shape. Window down, you know. I don't know why cars get left like this, but it's the way it happened. You can't cry over spilt milk. Another motorcycle taken apart. I'm gonna have to let my dad know about this. They are stealing parts. This is a 62 Studebaker Lark 289 supercharged. This is the first car I ever drove stick shift. Super cool car. Hopefully within the next year, this car will be out of here and back up and running. There's really nothing wrong with it. It's just set, you know, time happens. This was my grandpa's Cadillac, Mercedes. Back here, we've got this big body Lincoln. Wrecked on that side. I don't know why he bought that, but I mean, it's a cool car. I just, not something I would want to drive around. So we'll go back here. A lot of these cars you'll see that came from insurance auctions because we run a rebuild company, so we buy lots of insurance cars. Audis and BMWs are all my uncle's from times where he was rebuilding. Got a little Volkswagen Bug. There's one right there too. One of those is my aunt's. I don't know which one. This is a 1932 Ford panel truck. And I think this car is super cool. Be really cool for just some yard art. You know, it's restorable. Because all it was wood in here. Stick it on another frame. I always like that the emblem on the front is still beautifully blue. It's porcelain. Thought that's cool. And this car here, why am I blanking on the name? Oh man. Well, I'm blanking on the name, but I'll put it in the video right here, right now. But that car is definitely gonna be for sale. This is a little 2-door Rambler, 6-cylinder, hit really hard in the door. This is a Corvair. This is, let's see here. We have all the turbo stuff for it, but this is a Spider, or so it says. The VIN stuff, I remember now on this car that we checked the VIN and it's not a true Spider, I believe. There's been some VIN swapping, weird stuff. We got that from auction, so I don't know. This is an old Morris Minor, and it took a pretty bad hit. My dad and my grandpa bought this car years ago. Paid good money for it to save it from the drag racer guys. I mean, I don't know if they saved it or made it worse, but it is what it is. BMW 2002, 2-door. This car is worth some good money. I'd like to get my hands on this car, but I've got too many other projects. Right there is a 914 Porsche, and then we'll go on the other side to the other door, and the roof has fallen down on the back half here. Nothing that was anything's under there, just some Volvos and Mercedes. Oh yeah, this is oh man, I'm blanking. It's really hot out. Quattro Fagaloyo. I'll stick to American Muscle, but it's a Alfa Romero. There we go. Yeah, you can't see it. It's dark in here, I know, but it's what I'm working with. Convertible, not my style, but there it is. You can see it was hit on this side too, this Rambler. All right, that is most of everything. We go up to the front. I'll show you the last couple cars here. I don't want to make it too long, talk about every bit of these cars, but when we do get them pulled out of here, I'll definitely be making videos on them, and they'll be going up for sale, and some of them. I definitely would like to do a will it run on the Wagoneer, get the Wagoneer pulled out, not restore it, just have it as what it is. Let's see, I think there's only one more car up here. This is what the place looks like. It is all fallen down. This is a 49. I don't know if that's right. I don't want to lie to you, but an old Ford. That's what we've been working on today. We had to clear all that out, and we had to get some good stuff out of it. We sold that building over there. One last thing I'm gonna show is my grandpa. He turned this was an old lumber yard, and he has turned this. He turned this area. It is a mess. It is horrible. But he turned this area. He was gonna open like a little diner. It's pretty cool. He's gonna open a little diner, but the city kept giving him issues. Look, he's still got electric going in here, which I'm always surprised. But he did all this But even though he didn't open up to the city or up to the public and do his little diner slash ice cream parlor thing, he had all his birthday parties up here. He would throw parties every weekend up here. He got the jukeboxes. Most of this stuff you're seeing, he got at auctions or when they tore down buildings, he would go and he'd go rescue all the antique stuff. This jukebox back here, which the lighting's bad, but he made this jukebox all from scratch. This is like siding or whatever piece here. Pretty cool. There it is. There's all that. So, and yeah, so that's the tour of this place. You know, a decent amount of cars. I just want to show you guys that. We have been working all day. It's super hot out. I'm gonna go take a shower, and then I've got to go work on my new house, doing electric. So still a busy day ahead. But I just want to show you guys this, and stay tuned. And it might be a couple years before we get this stuff pulled out of here, but it is gonna happen at some point. I'm gonna try to get the cars that have the roof collapsing on them pulled forward, at least out of that. But I'm only one man. I can only do what I can do. So until next time, guys, like, subscribe, comment down below. And thanks for watching.